Most people spend years working hard to earn money, yet many still feel financially stressed, uncertain, or stuck. One major reason is simple. Most people were never taught how to truly manage money. They know how to earn it, but not necessarily how to track it, organize it, or make it grow over time. That is where understanding accounting basics can completely change your financial life. When people hear the word accounting, they often think about complicated spreadsheets, taxes, or corporate businesses. But in reality, accounting is simply understanding how money moves. It is knowing what comes in, what goes out, and what is left over. And once you understand that, you begin making better financial decisions almost automatically. One of the biggest financial mistakes people make is relying on assumptions instead of actual numbers. Many people think they know where their money goes every month, but when they finally track their spending honestly, they are often surprised. Small purchases, subscriptions, food deliveries, impulse buying, and unnecessary expenses slowly add up without being noticed. This is why tracking your money matters so much. When you begin monitoring your income and expenses consistently, you start seeing patterns clearly. You begin noticing habits that support your financial growth and habits that slowly drain your finances. Instead of feeling confused about your money, you gain awareness and clarity. That clarity can reduce financial stress in a very real way. A lot of stress comes from uncertainty. People feel anxious because they do not know whether they can afford something, whether they are overspending, or whether they are financially falling behind. But when your numbers are organized, you no longer have to guess. You already know your financial situation because you are tracking it consistently. Accounting basics also help improve budgeting. Many people misunderstand budgeting. They think budgeting means limiting yourself or removing enjoyment from life. But a good budget is not about restriction. It is about direction. It is about giving every dollar a purpose instead of wondering where it disappeared. Budgeting becomes much easier when you understand your financial habits. Once you see exactly where your money goes each month, you can begin adjusting your spending intentionally. You may discover expenses that are unnecessary. You may realize there are areas where money could be redirected towards savings, investments, emergency funds, or even opportunities that generate additional income. Even small changes repeated consistently can create major financial improvements over time. Strong personal finance habits are rarely built overnight. Most financially stable people are not successful because they are lucky. They are successful because they consistently pay attention to their finances. They review their spending, track their cash flow, and make adjustments when needed. And this applies not only to employees or business owners, but to everyone. Whether you have a traditional job, freelance work, a side hustle, online income, or passive income streams, simple accounting helps you understand what is actually working financially. It allows you to identify which income sources are most profitable and which expenses may be reducing your overall progress. For example, someone with multiple side hustles may assume all of them are equally profitable. But after tracking expenses, time, and income properly, they may realize one source produces significantly better results than the others. That information becomes valuable because it helps them focus their energy more effectively. Accounting also creates better financial organization. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by bills, taxes, or expenses, everything becomes easier to manage because your finances are documented clearly. You know what needs to be paid, how much money is available, and what financial goals you are currently working toward. Another important concept connected to accounting is cash flow. Cash flow simply refers to how money moves in and out of your life. And surprisingly, many people with decent incomes still struggle financially because their cash flow is poorly managed. Someone can earn a high salary and still feel financially trapped if expenses constantly consume everything they make. On the other hand, someone with moderate income but strong cash flow management may feel more financially secure because they understand how to control spending, save consistently, and plan ahead. Good cash flow management helps people avoid living paycheck to paycheck. It allows them to prepare for emergencies, future expenses, investments, and financial opportunities without constantly relying on debt or credit cards. Over time, this changes your relationship with money completely. Financial decisions become less emotional and more intentional. Instead of reacting impulsively, You begin making decisions based on actual financial understanding. That shift creates stability and confidence. Long-term financial growth usually comes from consistency, not dramatic overnight success. The people who build financial security often focus on simple habits repeated over many years. Tracking expenses regularly, reviewing spending patterns, staying organized, saving consistently, managing cash flow carefully, making informed decisions instead of emotional ones. These habits may seem small individually, but together they create powerful long-term results. Over time, organized financial habits can help people build savings, reduce debt, increase investments, create passive income, and improve overall financial freedom. The more control you have over your finances, the more flexibility you gain in your life. And perhaps one of the most important lessons here is this. Many successful people are not simply earning more money than everyone else. In many cases, they are simply managing money more effectively. They understand their numbers, monitor their cash flow, and stay consistent with financial habits that support long-term growth. That difference matters more than most people realize. Accounting basics are not only for accountants or large companies. They are practical life skills that help everyday people build stronger financial habits, reduce stress, and make smarter decisions with money. Once you stop guessing where your money goes and start tracking it consistently, everything begins to change. You become more aware, more organized, and more intentional financially. And over time, those simple habits can create real financial stability and long-term growth. If this video helped you understand accounting a little better, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more accounting tips and guides. See you in the next video.